Still about my issue, internet court for my statement in front of law. Contact still intimidate until this evening, Saturday 5 April 2025. They need to be hurried by the bri666 for discovering because also this actually can be simple but just not being recognized actually. Similar with my last conference also, this conference for reporting contact last minute said Papa di Bana Merdeka and Madam Slatina actually we're going to be responsibly by government and actually will be happened through their families actually. Taxi deaths also include about 666 for discovering. Just need to wait about the progress realization also. This is actually commitment case but not very clear for real conversation. That's why also I made this conference report so it can be realized and being watched for understanding the progress also. I context my project bri666 will going to be happened actually, but just wait for the moment for 1 year or 5 years to future. Contexted actually by government and also police, domestic Indonesia, and about also legacy from big families in Indonesia country, Papa di Bana Merdeka and Madam Slatina. Context still being considered this moment also. But about preparatory and committed technical operational actually. Contact also for about the designs concept architect bri666 being approved by government and also big families of BRI. Just to see for the visit and made the report on this moment. Said that concept architect bri666 on potential to rising of Indonesian economic actually. For domestic and local charters also on this country. During about that also, so about my conference international, watch about that also. Context said by international connections, initial routes on United States or Bitcoin for the delegations meeting. They're going to involve also want to make conversation also with police and Indonesia country government for about the realizations and project also, because these still contact confirmations, not real conversations actually. The country Indonesia definitive part of United States American families actually to their domicile also on United States. And before I forgot about also context said about Australia also, people from Australia also still following about the moment progress. Say this contact confirmation also need to messaging also Australia, because our delegations also for about moment improvement experience together on local town Medan also. Context about a claim existence case by internet ID 666 mga confirming or being correct, definitive not to be dubbed anymore, and Indonesia military already confirmed for status suspect and also domestic criminal community which are already being identified about the group local also through town Medan. Context actually there is oknum there with on status as fake Indonesian military, often using their form also uniform, but definitely not true for the status data on Indonesian military office. Actually they are kind of family on town Medan and on interactions ordinary with 666 one for discovering, but definitive not being recognized by 666 one for discovering or anyone from them, just being bluffed, and they made their connections colleague also because their charters on same orientation to disturb ordinary life Papa di Bana Merdeka and Madame Latina. And they say that's about also about the monumental Indonesia, ownership assets, national Indonesia from chronology case Papa di Bana Merdeka and Madame Latina. My terror on my itinerary still happening and definitive nearby day after day until this moment, minute, evening. This contact also said need to be sued by Internet 666 one for discovery for made internet code a statement law about them because already being alibi actually day after day since years before until this 2025. This contact also chasing about segment case, my family, my legacy for meaning also, what about the hypothec and bank account also, and the relevant status suspect chronology versions also between them. Context being used actually by unresponsible peoples, and that's about politic interest to Papa di Bana Merdeka and Madame Latina. They form local ethnic in town Medan, and also their relations connections case also to Jakarta, such as also artists and also pairs, national TV channel on the Institute Indonesia. There is moment I already made my report English speech because this also about the big families on international also. See this actually momentum for the family to about the country Indonesia legacy and next continue to future. Definitive already being posted because also their activity status suspect him commanding goes want to chasing Papa di Bana Merdeka and Madame Latina. Meanwhile for that This is already definitive and being alibi actually context and then bri666 one could discover framing definitive on seed code on internet global and need to be chased for next particular conference report in front of law. And the bri666 one could discover framing already made that until this 2025 definitive being corrun by the activity interactions experience include also police and government and social also for the connection family also. This also based my last second context include also Metallica going to receive the message because on the relations chronology family also to Papa Divana Merdeka and Madame Swatina. And during that also include Guns N' Roses and also Ramones and Madonna and family on Washington DC also. Say Papa Divana Merdeka and Madame Swatina definitively being confirmed by alibi being disturbed and that's alibi also on story for about these situations also. See in 2008 and years before. Judging about that also through this moment day, Saturday, 5 April 2025, I got a message also content happening to my ear. Say Indonesian military also support internet bri666 one for discovering. But about Papa Divana Merdeka and Madame Latina as a basic fundament, the situation's case actually local ethnic may disturb to Divana Merdeka and Madame Latina family and being chased for the secret code to internet bri666 one for discovering. Definitely being bluffed, definitely being manipulated, and the situation just not stop on that spot. It continued through this moment case activity also. Context said from Java Island actually, and also about e-commerce politik nasional Indonesia, reformasi 98, their family, and also artists on Jakarta also, and local ethnic on town Medan, and also another district local domestic Indonesia country. I contact Indonesia military definitely made faction for about that and through this moment case situation also to make investigations and also interest supporting Papa Divana Merdeka and Madame Latina. Context this about also ethnic Nias actually for basic rebellion or opposition country and through also Asia peoples similar interest about Papa Divana Merdeka and Madame Latina. Context for the first story actually on this millennium, one ethnic or an Indonesia country definitely being cut as their status as part of family Indonesia country ownership BUMN or about the institutions also, and that ethnic also being supported by another ethnic which are on a similar status also being cut from status as BUMN and also the legacy about Indonesia country. And they say their ethnic actually from town Medan and in the moment 2008 and years before that made this trip to Java Island. Context this country also chasing about Papa Divana Merdeka during that also because jails and also about the moment sponsorships happening actually from Asia peoples. My contact messaging me about the Indonesian military actually already recognized about that since first beginning and already contact Papa Divana Merdeka and Madame Selatina. But there is faction also between them or not very coalition actually between Papa Divana Merdeka and Madame Selatina with Indonesian military actually. Definitive status Papa Divana Merdeka and Madame Selatina as a monumental Pancasila Indonesia country and also about status as executor to the moment historical actually. Jadi PKI and that's one point need to be remembered for about this moment situation jersey actually. Context where Papa Divana Merdeka and Madame Selatina still being attribute and earn money actually for about BUMN and also the status as national country Indonesia monumental Pancasila actually. That contact came from Papa Divana Merdeka and Madame Selatina and other families, context from Java peoples actually, which own status as Indonesian military leadership also through this moment millennium. And I just being suggested to make that report for following about my status case, my status code actually, even that through internet global on this day. Context my project BRI 666 definitive in consideration for about my reward and also about another option to giving money or status as next legislator of Indonesia country assets and also institutions. Context said I'm being promoted also but not very responsible about that as Indonesia country domestic senator actually just goes to office and I will guard my position and also about my money. I'm not kind of believe about that but I just made the report on these moments also. Definitive this needs alibi and context we actually nearby to this moment progress actually since yesterday, since years ago, and that's include also about sex ordinary. Definitive got connected and just not afraid about the moment because also about core into bri666 one for the staff remaining context is still available and being thinking also by people and the building still happening also during about that. Because about that also I've got me said country Indonesia being left behind by international for about also reconciliation politics and also about Islam international because also about my case also being ignored and international still wait for the conclusions actually because actually on commitment for the situations happening actually. Context international 666 on discovering myself got attribute actually as hero and pioneering case supernatural to this millennium with early conversation also United Nations and United States of America with alien family actually. I context I'm not just the only one that on status as legislator for Papa Divana Merdeka legacy. about the countries and institutions domestic for the continue. Context I'm actually the last one or actually a troublemaker for about the existency assets and about my sick court. But I'm still insist for that because my contact is changing me also to this moment evening. Initial military actually supports Internet bri666 one for discovery quite available for the internet and also sympathetic for the struggling case until this year 2025. Definitive already being already being assessment for status also part of Indonesia country dynasty political families actually. The last one, the little brother, and already rising up through his internet and also about status being recognized as son of Papa Dibana Merdeka and Madame Slatina. Many things happen, context said like that also similar with that. Since year 2000 actually many family of BUMN from local ethnic also been cut because they are made a rebellion or not benefit actually for about continue project and destiny of Indonesian country to future. Context said that's happening also by Papa Dibana Merdeka and Madame Slatina. That's why to this moment case supernatural by them actually chasing Papa Dibana Merdeka and Madame Slatina. Actually the suspect being cut as part of families of Indonesia country institution or BUMN actually. Contact said similar with that on this moment day. Definitive they're just upset about that, and there's also about my chronology first beginning about my ordinary job business being sabotaged by them also. This actually about BUMN being ignored for their status also actually by my papa and my mother Adibana Merdeka and Slatina. Context they already investigate for about that and got information for about the connections executor actually include Papa Adibana Merdeka and Madame Slatina. Even that on friction controversy for the information also about their connections, conversation or friendships ordinary not very good or on spare community and interest also. Okay, I'll be wait for the continue next. I hope this kind of simple for translating. I just trying my best for make this conference report. My context said definitive need English speech also for international attention and chasing also about our families, the countries. I own my seat code. I made that on internet and I already got information that's available actually because also in same time the situation being proved exactly actually through our ordinary not very needed to about real code because this already real code actually just in time on TKP for police Indonesia see it also definitively on the spot and that's meaning we already on court to this moment improvement actually. Okay, I'll be wait for about the conclusion. Okay, because also this already 2025, and I want to reminding also about my internet already very many qualities your conference also that need to be considered also, because also about my conference definitive being approved, not fake, not hoax, or meaning also false about this statement. I'm on my town, district, and neighborhood, Medan, and being disturbed, being terrored by Oknum, saying that they're actually already being identified by the military and definitive troublemakers since first beginning. Not truly part of Indonesia government to them actually, but they just made love to internet ID 6661 for this government. Need to be carefully, need to be beware about them. And through this moment minute, I still got terror by them also. Very indication for about that. (666) Mongo discovery meaning. Want to say thank you very much for while. We're going to continue next for about the report. This contact actually need to be commitment for the sustainable and also about the moment also. See you again, and God bless you. Om Swantiastu. Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Swantiastu ya, Bodhisattva. Terima kasih dan sampai jumpa. And I want to say thank you very much also for last second. I almost forgot about them. I want to say thank you very much to Alien Family International, as Alien 10, so Alien Movie Angel, and Prepared Centuria, that's our attention and appointment for about this case also, and supporting my improvement day. I say thank you very much, and very welcome for your signature and also project self through international. No need to doubting about me for about your reward and attribute also as Foundation International 666 in the world, century to century, by confirmation signature stamp also, General Alien Amerster National Sky State Ethereum Galactica Planet Mars. Thank you and love you.